push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Now, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And, Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season. Because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So in the Bear territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
He's got it to the 43 here.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Here's a handoff out of the gun. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Fields.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The Bears at 7-3 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit off.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Garibay. 7-7, our score after 1.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Now Fields.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Here's Fields.
Drops it underneath for Collins. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Here's Fields on the sneak.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Back to throw again.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. Pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Fields now to throw.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Out of the gun, Fields.
That's complete to John Ross.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Second down and 4.
In motion goes the tight end. To throw again on second down.
Fields.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Fields throwing again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw.
That caught by Tremble. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
From the 10.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Second and 11. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Bearsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Finding room at midfield, down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on third down.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. And this one, a 41-yard attempt.
Garabay's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's got room at the 30.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to... Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. Taking it in.
And the Vikings get a bit closer. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And they're going to get the two. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a one-score game. And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. In motion, the tight end. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now up to 14. Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage.
Touchdown, Vikings! A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's a first down run with Collins.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Here's Fields.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bears. A great play there. 32 yards.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him so far this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Back to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
Back to throw.
And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And the lead now up to 14. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just